Welcome back. Welcome to Insight Part 2.
We're going to delve a little deeper today. I know we've got some questions coming.
So since we last spoke, we've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. We've introduced some new ranges, an adult and teen range consisting of t-shirts, colour t-shirts, hoodies, as we are wearing here.
Yeah. Fitted t-shirts as well. Fitted t-shirts. Obviously, we're aware that men's and women's shapes are very different, so we're trying to cater for women's fitted t-shirts.
We've also introduced colour t-shirts for children. We've got a range of colours: red, sand,
lime or kiwi, burgundy, maroon, orange,
green. Lots of different colours, all available to view on our website. We've also introduced lots of colours for our children. So we've got coloured romper suits.
Babies,
that's right, some bright and vibrant colours.
Yeah.
So you've got burgundy, sunflower, cerise. We still have our standard black as well, and we've got a blue and a khaki that is crisp.
And that's the thing, progressing and moving the brand along, starting with the mono colours and stuff, and really looking at how colour has a major effect on how we think and how we feel. Especially being here in the UK and Britain, it can be very black, white, grey, but colour during dark seasons can make so much difference as well. So we really wanted to provide that and really mark that as a next step up for effect.
And we've got some pyjamas for our girls and boys, in our children's range, as well as some short sets for the summer.
In addition to that, we've also reinvested in ourselves as well, so being able to buy more materials, buy our own press, be able to do for self a little bit more. All of these things have been, the progress over this last year. So yeah, it's been quite a lot. We've done quite a lot during this period.
So we've had quite a few challenges, as a new business would. These were around sizing of the clothes, getting the right sizing to being able to recommend the appropriate size when people are buying.
Just recognizing that the more our range grows, the more we need to store stuff, right? Obviously, if you look at the challenges in regards to keeping the price at a certain level, to make sure that we're not overpricing things, but also showing that there's an element of quality, because sometimes people feel about if it's too cheap, it must be cheap, without realizing that there's a real effort that we're trying to make. So we've had some real challenges in battles in trying to really get
affordable. And that's important for us because we want to extend our reach as far as possible, and it needs to be affordable. So we've also had challenges maintaining the quality around different sizing. Certain companies may only go up to a certain size, so we've had to source the products from somewhere else. So we want to still maintain the level of quality of all of our other products along the way. So
I think what we've learned is that there's more to this business than when you first take on. It's very easy to just start a business, to maintain it is something else. So we're still learning, we're still growing, and I think what we've developed is more of an appreciation love for what it takes to formulate and create a functioning business, because growth can sometimes just happen based upon demand. So some people say, oh, I would like that in, have you got that in pink? And we ain't really, but we say, yeah, we can get that in pink, and then we've got to source it, and then now we've got a pink range. And all of a sudden it's like your stock has gone up, your storage is, as we said, is an issue. So responding to these sorts of things and staying focused on what your path was and your direction was becomes really important as well.
As well as that, taking ourselves out of the process. So we may prefer a certain colour or certain colours, but we have to also think about, what do customers want, what do you want, what colours do you like, what is catching to the eye. So, you know, looking at it from our customer point of view and getting customer feedback.
What we call our brand ambassadors, that is primarily our youngest daughter, and she is our main go-to, obviously. But we also have another supportive family, Illuminate Essentials, natural body products, and you know, we'll show you the links later on, but they have been significant in being able to let their children be part of that process. So alongside Nia, you're going to find a Kel. You're going to find a Kel who represents the boy in the presentation. He has been very much one of our ambassadors, but so have the whole of the family. So his younger brother Daniel also in there as well, and then there's other siblings who have taken place, which you will see, and they've really been our brand ambassadors. But we've had so many people that, you know, said, oh, how do I become part of that process? And we're just mindful of how you know, we engage other people in terms of copyright and everything else. But I think primarily our brand ambassadors are those key figures that we know are always going to represent our clothing at the best, and always make it interesting for people. And those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children always bring that energy to it.
It feels heartwarming to see people, to see children, to see adults wearing Reflect Couture. It feels that we are being recognised for our efforts in trying to project something positive within the community. So yeah, it's really wonderful.
It's a nice feeling, man. It's a nice feeling.
It definitely has had some impact. You know, it's meant that we've had to do a lot more of ourselves online and do the promotions, pushing our business online. So, and that has been, you know, it has been something positive, because people still need to purchase clothes for themselves and their children. So, you know, it's important to be able to have that. A lot of businesses are not ready to be online yet, so it's definitely useful.
In general, the other side of that, I guess, is the fact that we haven't been able to do the exhibitions and the markets and those sorts of things, so it has an effect. And I think when you do the markets, people get to feel your fabrics, they get to feel the quality of your clothing, and I think that's significant. One of the things that we do get feedback on is that this is really good quality, and you can't see that through the screen. So COVID has, I guess, stopped that ability to be able to do that up until this point. Yes, what we have next for Reflect Couture is a number of things. I think that primarily what is the closest that people will see is probably the launch of our, if you haven't seen them yet, but the showing of this, is our new hoodies for our young ones in multiple colours. That's probably our newest thing that is about to touch. It's probably here now by the time you've seen this. But also, in addition to that, it's about developing Reflect 9. Reflect 9 is a collective musical venture between ourselves, spoken word artists, vocalists, and so that is primarily what we're going with Reflect 9. It's kind of returning to a lot of the stuff that we've done previous to doing Reflect Couture, and just really tying in the two things. Our creativity doesn't mean that one stops and the other one starts. It just means that there's times where we can blend the two. So yeah, that's what we're developing. I think as well, the new characters is coming real soon as well, developing those new characters. New designs are always coming in regards to little trims on t-shirts or different designs of where our logos go, and all of those sorts of things is what is new, what's next. So watch this space.
Yes.
Where can you find us? Of course, we'll tell you where you can find. Where can you find us?
www.reflectcouture.com.
Yes, and all the handles for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is @reflectcouture. So log on, tune in, share it, tell a friend to buy a hoodie. together. So, thank you for joining us. And we'll speak soon. Eat inside the ring.
Yes.
Of today, moral fiber lost in chaos and decay. Hey, don't lose your mind now. Enough man sitting taking time out. Every day, yeah, we see it. Too scared to live, and so they dream it. Check it, think it, do